more races to go. Okay, a lot of different exotic machinery out there. They're all revving their engines right now. We're about ready to set this gang loose. Okay, Danny Farnsworth rounding out this field in more ways than one. Gets off to a pretty slow start and on that Ducati, and he's back there in last place, but he takes a while for all that weight to get shifted up to the speed.
You can cross at 5 now if you want to go up.
Danny Farnsworth back there in last place with this cheering throng up here in the announcers booth cheering Danny on here. And of course, now that they've reached the downhill section, that weight more or less takes over, and he starts blasting by the rest of the field here. And he's already picked off a rider down the back straightaway already. So here we go. We've got 4 riders battling for the lead up front. And gobbling up his field like he does every meal, Danny Farnsworth is starting to pick off riders one after one. And here comes the leaders down the front straightaway. It's going to be bike number 66, Mick Oldfield out in front. Bruce Anderson running in second, Fred Eicher in third. Got a mechanical problem on one of the bikes already in the entrance of turn number 2. He pulled it to the inside. Okay, your leader's going up the hill and back down the other side. It's still Mick Oldfield out in front. Who's running it there in second? It was I believe Fred Eicher was right up there along with Bruce Anderson. So those three looks like they're going to start making the race of it as they go over the crest of the hill and down that back straightaway. Okay, Oldfield and Eicher now starting to stretch it out over Anderson. And it's those three, as we mentioned, starting to motor away from the rest of the field here. Coming up in 4th spot, it is, my gosh, it's the Harley Davidson of Bill Bartels running in 4th overall. 205 follows in his wake, Eric Campbell on the Ducati. So we've got Oldfield on a Norton. As we mentioned, Oldfield on the Norton running out in front. Fred Eicher also on a Norton running in 2nd spot. Bruce Anderson running in 3rd. He is on the Italian-made Ducati. In 5th spot, bike number 205. That is Eric Campbell on the Italian Ducati. In 6th spot is bike number 26. And he is on the, I believe that's Italian, isn't it? The Cagiva? That is an Italian bike, right? It's Ducati and Cagiva. And bike number 356 is holding down 7th spot. And that is the Japanese Yamaha of Mark McLean. We've got the English brand, the two Nortons, out in front. And it's going to be a battle between the riders now instead of the makes. Mick Oldfield and Fred Eicher. And of course, Eicher, the champion in this class last year. Mick Oldfield was the 4th runner-up. And right now, he's holding on to the lead as they go into turn number 1. Eicher's got his work cut out, trying to catch up with your leader, Mick Oldfield, as they head around turn number 1. Okay, 266, who was suffering from mechanical problems all along. Carl Davidson on the Ducati, out of the race. Okay, coming down the front straightaway again, it's Mick Oldfield, and we're on the white flag. No, not yet, but it's Oldfield. Oldfield now in 2nd spot. Eicher passing Oldfield out there on the racetrack, so Eicher now takes over the lead. Both bikes Nortons. Bruce Anderson comes by on the Ducati, running in 3rd spot. And here's this battle for 4th. Unbelievably, the Harley Davidson of Bill Bartels holding off. 205, and that is Eric Campbell on the Ducati. So the Harley Davidson holding off the Ducati in that battle for 4th. Bill Bartels virtually almost standing up on that bike. He's sitting up on that bike. Not really cutting down wind resistance at all. Danny Farnsworth fanning himself there, getting a little picked off 6 riders from the dead last start. The Norton, let's get the 600 Super Street riders up to the pre-grid, please. The 600 Super Street riders up to the pre-grid, please. Race number 13 on the program. Okay, the Ducati of Earl Campbell finally passing the Harley Davidson. Now Bill Bartels now in 5th place. Rob Schaefer, he's out of the race. Let's get a last call now for 600 Super Street up to the pre-grid, please. 600 Super Street. 62 and 29 having a race-long battle here. Bill Fennessy, bike number 29, doing a battle with bike number 62. Hammer and tongs since the drop of the green flag. Well, your leaders on the Norton there, Fred Eicher, turning in a 138. On those old Norton, that's not doing too bad. That's over 90 miles an hour, 91.8 miles an hour for your leader. Okay, our starter, Wyman Wynn. Fred Eicher, and we're looking for him right now. He's over there in the turn.